stumbled across a wacky trademark case about road signs from my home state of Michigan. Michigan state highways are marked by a white diamond on a black square with an M and the highway number. Apparently this system has been in use since 1919. There's an apparel store in Michigan that was founded in 2004. The owners filed a federal trademark application in 2006 and received a registration in 2007 in International Class 25 for apparel, specifically hats, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, pants, shorts, underwear, and tank tops. The only issue the USPTO had with the application was that it was ornamental, an office action that the applicants overcame. Then it got interesting when the owners of the M22 store filed a new trademark application in 2010 in International Class 35 for retail store services. On May 29, 2012, the Republican Michigan Attorney General issued an opinion letter stating that one can't own a trademark registration of Michigan's M highway signs, specifically the design with the white diamond, not just the letter M along with the numbers. The Attorney General cited the Federal Manual on Uniform Traffic Control Devices and Michigan Vehicle Code to say that Michigan's traffic control device signs that are a white diamond over a black square with the block M are in the public domain. The Attorney General correctly noted trademarks are similar to but distinct from copyrights, but makes copyright public domain arguments for why there should not be trademark protection for the sign. The Attorney General also argued that the mark falsely suggests a connection with persons and institutions, namely the state of Michigan. In addition, the Attorney General argued that it was primarily geographically descriptive. He concludes that no one business can own the highway marker, but other businesses along the route can also use it to promote the region and their own goods and services. On December 3, 2013, the Michigan AG filed a cancellation action with the USPTO and argued the kitchen sink against M22, that it was primarily merely geographically descriptive, that it was functional, that it was insignia of the state of Michigan, that it was a traffic control device, that it was merely descriptive, that it was circumvention of copyright, and that it was fraud. There was a slew of legal briefs filed in the case, but no decision from the TTAB. In March of 2019, shortly after a new Democratic Attorney General was sworn into office in Michigan, after more than 5 years of litigation, the parties filed a stipulation of dismissal. According to a statement from the new Attorney General's office, quote, "In the interest of allocating the resources of this office to the many pressing issues affecting the health, safety, and welfare of Michiganders throughout the state, Attorney General Dana Nessel has resolved the case on terms that leave intact the state's right to continue using its century-old highway sign without interference. The resolution does not suggest in any way that M22 LLC's use of the state sign as a trademark is valid and enforceable under state and federal law." Was this ever really the issue? Did the store want to stop the state of Michigan from using signs to designate the highway? Is this party politics or genuine misunderstanding of intellectual property, specifically the way trademarks work? Are there any other routes or shields that you see in trademarks? Route 66 seems to be a popular one businesses use. Here's one that was registered in Class 12 for automotive accessories. The Federal Interstate System also has some interesting marks ranging from just the shield for sunglasses, a mocked-up version for a radio station, and a clever way for a moving company to display its phone number. M22 also aggressively defends its mark and even filed an opposition to an application for M420. I wonder what they were selling. Anyway, I went down a rabbit trail on this one. Can you think of any other road signs that are registered as trademarks? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, trademarks are fun.